Okay, so this is my submission for the design project phase 2 for the Porch Pirate project. This is my circuit here. It's got all the stuff I'll explain in a second. And the various components. I'll show the code in a second, but first I'm going to point out that that is my frame for the actual box itself. I have an airsoft gun. I have the flashbang. Ignore the mess. So I do have those. I have the metal that I need to weld. I just didn't have the time today because I spent most of it doing this part. So the system that's going to start is it's going to have kind of around the stepper motor. It's going to connect to something similar to this. Probably I'm going to put some metal on this, weld it on top like that, and have the motor sideways. So when it turns, I have two welded arms onto this, one going forward, which holds a plate such as this, that has like a hinge on top so that when it lifts, it pulls open. And I have the springs there in my car that it launches this off of a other base plate that I need to grab from the metal shop. Launches this out. As it releases, this pin itself actually isn't necessary. The safety pin is not necessary. What is necessary, however, is the safety handle. This thing will launch off. This will shoot out, detonate. This is just a training dummy, not actually a real flashbang. I don't have access to that. And that will shoot outward, followed by the audio from this. Now, it's interesting. I actually did some finagling. I'll explain that when I explain that part of the code. Launches the flashbang out. On the other side of this, it will raise a lever, which will then work on top of a different lever. Or no, this one will raise that and push one other lever down. Will work on a pin on a bar like this. So when it pushes it down, it pushes the other side up, which pushes another bar up, holding this, sending it up. And there's going to be a mechanical system that pulls the trigger because that's supposed to be an automatic rifle. But since I don't have the money for that, I figured this would be a great way to demonstrate that it works. So that will shoot, and it will be pre-positioned to fire at the optimal position as to where the person would be, particularly if they're constrained to an area. So first things first. Oh, also, this is my face to prove that it is me. First part of the code I'm going to display is the stepper motor, is that it does indeed work. It is a bipolar stepper motor, so I had to do a little different wiring with this. I had to solder all of the points on here like so, but as you can see, it does work and it does rotate. I just need to change the code a bit so that it rotates to what I need it to rotate to, but I'm a little pressed for time, as you can see. So anyways, we have here, let me open this up, all of my initializations. I have two booleans that I need to use for the echo. I have my libraries. I have this is for the ultrasonic sensor, distance, steps per revolution I have set at 400. I have my initialized stepper motor pins, the audio file that needs to be played. And now this is actually very interesting, that I had to go to Audacity. Let me clear this. I had to go to Audacity, and I found online an Arduino MP3 converter. I actually tested this out separate in code. I had to use the PCM to get the file to make the MP3 that I wanted. I used the encoder after I opened Audacity to convert it into usable code. And then, let me go back to this. The stepper's set. I have it at 60 RPMs right now, and I have the thing just kind of going back and forth. But let me actually edit this out real fast. I'm gonna boom, 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 boom. I need to initialize these. Okay, that should be everything out, except for the stepper motor, which I will mark out like that. Okay, so when I upload this, it'll kill the motor. Motor will not turn anymore. Oops. Unexpected? Where's the other one? Oh, I need to have another one for this one to connect to that one. Okay, verify. Okay, that works. Okay, uploading the new one. It should kill the motor, which it did. I'm gonna lift this up. I'm gonna open up the COM. Oops, need to re-upload. The COM monitor displays what it's supposed to. It's not displaying it. It was displaying it earlier. It was supposed to say for some reason it's not working right now. It was working just fine earlier before I put in the stepper motor, but the stepper motor may be absorbing a lot of its energy. Is this? Oh, okay, so it does work. It's just not displaying anything to the COM right now. The sensor basically, when it detects the package that has been set next to it, it won't activate. But when it does activate, and that's when the package is removed outside of that 10 centimeter zone, this will activate and it will display the noise that you just heard. In other words, let me re-upload this, re-monitor the serial monitor. I forgot to display it, that's why. Okay, I know exactly what happened. Serial dot begin 9600. Oops. 9600. There we go. Okay. So when this is finished uploading, okay, it should start displaying. Yep, 7 inches or 7 centimeters. All right, in a fixed position, it works better. Let me try this again. Open up the serial monitor. It's at 10. And then it launches. I have code activated set so that once that happens, it activates the stepper motor, which then turns the whole system, and then the rest of it's mechanical from there. So that is the parts. All of the code works so far. I still need to test some pieces out, make sure everything is fine. I do have a adapter coming in the mail for this. I have, what else do I have coming? I have a stepper motor lock point. I technically didn't actually need these. I should probably cancel this item, get some money back. just want to cancel this. Oh dear. Okay, well, I can't. Can I cancel that one? Okay. Okay, anyways, this aside, I've ordered a unit to mount these. I have the volt coming in for the power supply, so I can plug it into a wall, and ignore that. That's for other reasons. I'm going to cancel these because I don't actually need these, because I figured out how to do it with an H-bridge. It took a lot of different wiring, and I have a potentiometer to control power flowing to that. Besides that, that's all I can say. Everything works, and I hope I'm doing well. Oh, and I also do have the metal parts. My friend in the machine shop has a bunch of them for me that I'm going to use. It's a very simple system. I can make it in like under an hour, because all I need to do is weld parts to that, put the springs in, and the rest of it's magic. So yeah, that's all.